Warning, this series has been rated PG-13 by the WPAY and should not be watched by children or those who suffer from depression or anxiety.
You know what time it is. Hello, my beautiful Tarstars. What's up? My name is Mother and welcome back to the best game ever made. So, okay. I clicked too fast there. I clicked way too fast. So, okay. So, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I goofed up because, like, if you see down here, the skip option is available. That's because, I recorded an entire episode of this, only to find out that the actual video file was glitchy as all heck. Like, it was so laggy. Like, it changed the frame every, 10 minutes. Not every 10 minutes, but, every 6 minutes, and it was really laggy. So, but I got a really key story element that I really want to show you guys. So let's see what you've written. Let's see what you've written for today. Yeah, and the voices. Pardon me if I have to stop and take a break. It's just that these voices are incredibly hard to do. So, and I just woke up. So, I woke up, went to record this. So. Well done, Hoovian. It's so weird how they interact with me. It's just like they know me so well. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. I need to make this voice louder, because I don't want it to be drowned out by the game audio. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. And okay, so before that section where we choose the writers, there was a section before where you choose the writers, which is basically just Monica worrying about Sayori and the festival and such. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that, if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods timidly and hands me her poem. It happened in the dead of night, while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon always shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian. Is that Pavlovian or Pavlovian? I'm going with Pavlovian. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it means, what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. Yep, just woke up. Involuntary stretch there. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So sometimes I enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. And people will make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Vivian? Well, yeah, I guess I kind of do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. See, like I said, I relate to Yuri most. So Yuri's my waifu. Yuri's like my best friend. I can say that. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Yeah, totally. What the heck did she say? Sayori, obviously, the waifu.
Vivian, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
Hey, I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so...
Eh? No way. Not even Natsuki?
Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. That line really got me the first time I read it. That line truly got me. And I would act like I'm playing this for the first time, but no. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean you're a really expressive person, I guess. Yeah, I totally get what you mean. Don't worry about it. Did I use my wrong eye? Crap! Whoa, it is raining cats and dogs outside my window. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But somehow you make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things.
Like cooking?
Let's not talk about that. Yeah, cause she got her house on fire through cooking. I remember that. I remember that pretty clearly, don't you guys? Don't you guys, huh? So, yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection, yeah. A romantic connection, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean, no? Oh, okay. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time.
Hey? I don't know if I understand.
This is why I'm your only friend, Sayori. Well, me and Monica are your only friends. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head.
Pat pat. Pat pat. Pat pat. Hey! I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure about that?
Maybe.
Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey, Vivian, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it.
Why?
Because, well, It's the first time you've written something for me.
Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we get home.
Really?
Okay, that makes more sense now. The first time.
Really? Aha! I broke my pencil.
That image is just too good. See, like, screenshot saved. I know how to properly take images now, so.
I broke my pencil.
But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me.
Sorry.
It's fine, I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches her desk beside her to support her knees, shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah.
I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh? Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. I pop off my skull like the lid of a cookie jar. That was a great simile right there. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf of all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, in the bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. Ugh. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open it up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo. But all I hear is echo inside my head. Jeez, that was deep. I'm pretty sure it was like a conflict between what your friends see and how you really feel. I'm pretty sure it was like that sort of ordeal. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. Involuntary stretch again. Gosh. The point is, and it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Ah, thanks. It's an avocado. Thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Let's be honest, that's such a mood. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes, it makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Yep, that's worthy of a screenshot. You can go now. Natsuki, because she's the if Sayori wasn't my wife, who Natsuki would definitely be.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. but I can't really say it's any better either.
I'm sorry, guys. I recently just woke up, so I cannot do my Dr. Bonehead impression this early.
Whew. Huh? Whew. What?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling that you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognizes my experience.
I cannot get over this little tooth in Natsuki's mouth. I cannot. It's just so freaking adorable.
Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
That's,
Something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
Hey, you think so?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how could someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here.
I need this soundtrack on Spotify because, gosh, it's so freaking cute and joyful and cheery and I love it. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Hey There Delilah? Come on, we all know that's the best love song in history. Because, come on, why wouldn't it be? Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. Well, if her friends start to like spiders too. That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Oh gosh. Don't you think Amy's gonna be a little betrayed? Whoa. It is raining more cats and dogs now. Ugh. Ugh, gosh. Is this normal for when you just wake up? So this is basically about, like, disliking people just because of one aspect. And, like, disliking people because they like something you don't. Like that, and that's me with The Godfather. I absolutely despise The Godfather. I hate it. It's such a boring movie. Nothing happens. There's not even something witty. Nothing to keep me entertained throughout the entire movie. It gets a 1 out of 10 for me. But other people like it. I wonder why other people like it. But it's not because I don't dislike them because of it.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem.
I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone agreed that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course! It's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn respect for liking other things.
Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today.
Huh? Did you say Yuri?
Yeah? She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of yours. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. I cannot get over this tooth. The tooth is gonna be the death of me because it's so freaking adorable. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her.
Yeah.
If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure, and Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson.
Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm getting ready a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it.
Who should I show my poem to next? Huh, I wonder, who should I show my poem to next? Who? I wonder, who? There's only one thing, but who? Doctor Who! Hi again, Vivian. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Wait, hold on. I need a prop. I got the prop. Alright. It's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like that other one you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. I don't know what you're talking about. Speaking from the perspective of my character. I don't know what you're talking about, Monica. Like, I just, gosh, the rain. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just, I may have been, what? I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not like I'm unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you were saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Creating waveforms. Speaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. There's sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. Gosh, that sounds so off. Oh, gosh. See, like, whenever I hear the description of a sound, I try to simulate that sound in my mind, and it just ends up so weird. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. That's what I learned. That's what I learned. That's it. Save me. Load me. Do you not see anything suspicious about that? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's
it's just like a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kinda like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. Still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. I'm getting a thumbnail because the next line will flabbergast you guys. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. That! How does she know that we're in a game? You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? Is this tip even referring to me? I did not get that line. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yeah, I'm surprised my character isn't freaked out. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come stand in the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? Like, we can put together anything good in it's not like we can put anything together in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Shiori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets that we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Sorry about that. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Monica?
Yeah, we're gonna be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Shiori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Shiori, who's been covering a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters out, did you?
Well, I did. Oh gosh. Ugh. I'm so sorry. These voices just make me lightheaded. I can't do female voices good at all. Like, Yuri's voice is just really deep.
It's just really deep and really soft.
And Sayori's voice, she's the easiest to do, considering she's like more light, more bouncy, and I just have to raise my voice and smile to make it work, I guess. I'm gonna get some tea, cause, boot cup. Actually, I would be bootlegging tea. I don't care, I'm making bad jokes. Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that.
Imagining, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
I shouldn't have eaten those cupcakes.
Dang it, can't get any ice.
Guys,
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance,
then it will inspire others to do the same. The more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings. Oh, look at this cute little smile. Look at this adorable little thing. Being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I need to see how the recording's going. It's going good. Oh gosh. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Oh gosh.
I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been really trying hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Yes, I broke her.
okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright.
Whew. Thanks, Natsuki. What do I do, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else expecting his expressions.
I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone. You're the best, Jerry.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh gosh.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh gosh, I cannot do that.
Oh gosh. Whoa. Whoa, it's like I'm on Vertigo or something. Holy crap. These voices are Vertigo. They are so Vertigo. Holy crap, my head. Remember guys, I just woke up and I haven't eaten anything. Mind you, I have not eaten a thing yet. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I'm gonna be the main event. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. Any of you seen The Lion King? That's a stupid question. Of course you guys have. Unless those of you don't like Disney. That's such a vague expression. I don't like. That's such a vague thing. I don't like Disney. Like, do you like the Star Wars sequel trilogy and Rogue One and all the other spin-off films? Then you like Disney. Do you like Marvel? Then you like Disney. Do you like the Muppets? You like Disney then. You're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way.
Monica, this is all too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now, let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to find the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly.
And this is just like text, not speech, so. Is this something she's done before, or she's simply a natural? They glance around at me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica.
Thank you very much.
I was just hoping to set a good example. Yeah, like my voice for Monica, I'm trying to have her be motherly, considering she's the president of the club, and her structure looks the most motherly to me, not gonna lie. Are you ready to go next, Yuri?
I'll go next.
Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches the sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the poem.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it.
You can do it, Yuri.
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? Yuri gets past the first couple of lines and her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she'd bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins with me afterwards. Yeah, come on, guys. Yuri, Yuri, Yuri. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. That was so good. That animation, that image animation was so good.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Yuri looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
So Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the poem.
Da-da-da-da-da. This next one is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori?
It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it only to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
My brain cannot handle these voices, but I'm gonna do them anyway for you guys.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this poem on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
Woo! I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Julian liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of a delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on who's reading it. So is that the right line? I don't know.
I know what you mean. Well, I remember I was thinking that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. I've suddenly turned into Alphys now from Undertale.
And like this game kind of contradicts itself because I read somewhere that it's against school policy to date in Japan. And there's an upcoming line that suggests that we are in Japan, so
We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Hoovian. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Hoovian lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Natsuki?
it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. Yeah. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Yeah, this is making me feel really awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's
about your ability, they're more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time. Ooh, the ring is starting to die down. I'm just gonna save here, and save here. And save here just in case the recording file corrupts. That's something that will improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah, I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. I just want ice. Can I get the ice, please? Thank you. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again.
Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to write your poem and to recite your poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on what other face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have to worry. You won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I wanted to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you will be reciting. Jeez. I'd probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. This is just awkward. Her hair goes off the edge and it's gonna smack into Natsuki's. Natsuki, you better duck. So, well, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to recite poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, and so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait.
I can do this. I can do this.
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through. It is for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica. Now I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yeah. Look at you two, always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, don't you think? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Yuri, you don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's just go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have really already changed. Today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. Like how we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles with the words.
So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Okay, Monica said whenever you have a big decision, save. So I would walk home with Sayori, because Sayori is my waifu. Sayori, you really think that would ditch you for Yuri?
Hey, but she
She's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together, so I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Hyun. You think about me too much sometimes. You know you would deserve that if you know you would deserve it if you wanted it, so.
Sayori, I've already made my mind up. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird for Sayori to care so much about what I want, but what I want to respect. What I want to. Oh God, I hate this involuntary stretches. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Gosh, my head. It was that stretch. It was the stretch that time. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Adventure, Fester, Universe, Swimsuit, Bed, Alone, Sensation, Boop. Oh, wait. I still have that counter up there, just so you guys know. Happiness, Whistle, Nature, Landscape, Feather, Breathe, Forgive, Heart, Analysis, Vivacious, Portrait. This has to be a Sayori one. Broken Charm. Yeah! I knew that was a Sayori word.
Oh man. I'm the last one here again.
Don't worry, I just walked in too.
Were you practicing the piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion.
Yeah. Goodness gracious me. Ugh.
Gosh. Ugh. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you are all willing to help out for the club.
I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great.
Hey, weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's the whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid?
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people.
I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
Because it's right in your name, Mon Ika.
Yeah, Ika is actually Japanese for squid. And this just proves that we're in Japan. And the game is contradicting each other. It's contradicting itself because this is a dating simulator and it's going against school policies. Hey, that's not even how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation.
Never mind.
Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay?
Fine. The reactions aren't as fun as Jury's or Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori? I have my hand in front of her. I wave my hand in front of her face. Hey, what? You're spacing out again.
Sorry, don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me, Hubie. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone else.
Well, alright. I guess if you say so. Yuri worriedly glances at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. but the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must have been spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Julian, what's up? Hey, this may sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into her a little bit too much, but she seems a little downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica appears over the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging her rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Julian. You surely know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. Catch involuntary stretch. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. And you sure about that? I'm still not sure how you pronounce this in game terms. Sometimes it's A, sometimes it's sometimes it's She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying maybe the thing on her mind is you, Julian.
Me? What? That's ridiculous.
Like, why would I be on her mind? It's not like we have a thing that's been going on for a decade and a half. That's not a thing. How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Like, see it. This changes its pronunciation due to the context of the situation and what they're saying. She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it's always has been. You're so funny, Julian. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my mind. Why? My character? Is it because you have feelings for Sayori? That you're destined to be together, like Tina and Ryan? Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit down myself. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, and I didn't get that last bit, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Alright, I'm going with Monica first because her last poem and her last writing tip seemed like... Oh gosh. I can't skip. I can't skip at it. Okay, I just saved over that. Okay, well, it's got done and over with now. Who should I show my poem to first? Monica, because her last poem and her writing tip of the day. Hi, Hoovian. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it will turn out great. It'll also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. My prep. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's kind of funny. How so? Not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that, although we kind of grew up as best friends. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing her as much of her as this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me. About how Sayori's been a little bit off today. Yeah, did she tell you something? Well, I mean, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright, just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It'd be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you right now. Alright, I'll save it here so that we don't have order. Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells a lady who wanders the earth. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. That is such a good word, twilight. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and I fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking, but before I can speak, she responds in my hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning. There is no purpose. And we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend doesn't exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. That was deep. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. If we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers to write about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone else. You mean one-dimensional. Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Ooh. Are we gonna get some clever foreshadowing? Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can really be disheartening to get a lukewarm response to put something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll just want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, I'm gonna do Sayori and then I'm gonna end the episode. That was disappointing.
This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Julian.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright?
Of course, everything is fine.
Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want to nap or something?
No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face.
Well, alright.
Hey, Julian, I'm still a little surprised.
I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does.
Or even Atsuki. But in the end,
Yeah? Guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? Why do you want to get closer with everyone else? Wait. Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me. That's a lot of rain outside. And I have to sometimes put up with you. And we have a wavelength or something. This is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. Sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori.
no, Julian, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this?
Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden.
If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier.
Sayori. I glance around and makes her noise. Sayori. Probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me, what will cheer you up? Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles, shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile.
It's nothing, Julian. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori.
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. I need to finish what she started. Well done, Julian. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing your writing like this is a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. And I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first. Now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what they're capable of. I don't know if that said that. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would become a chore. But it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing, and I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Julian? Eh? Well, you know, I'd like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe that's what's most important, is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Hey? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible, eh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome, how unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I mean, I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink it and come to those sort of conclusions. I'm just a little used to it, you know? Overthinking. Being disliked. Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Where the womb of the Earth... Alright, I'll start over. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clean blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently look at you? Foundations gently look at you? Look at your foundations until you give in? One will give a sun wave you send crashing down in the blink of an eye. Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet, we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to a node at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to earth forevermore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it.
You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh gosh, man.
Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that she wrote something. It was amusing that she wrote something similar in such different ways. No, so Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topics as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought process. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have particular interest in her writing style, I just went with her request, but... Well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know?
It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Natsuki.
This one's alright.
Alright.
Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly glad that you're trying a little bit.
Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me?
No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in the club has to make sure you're not slacking off.
Really? What if you ended up just scaring me away?
That's, it's not like you would actually do that.
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you.
Yeah!
Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh gosh. I've actually had that happen before. Like, in real life situations, I've actually had someone punch me in the stomach, and it's painful.
Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all.
I was just joking. Good.
Oh, I know.
That face is just too cute. That is so cute. That is too cute.
Don't worry, I was too.
That seriously hurt. Maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki.
Anyway.
Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap. In a way you thought you had left long ago. I like the rhyming style. It's AABC. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams, and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail. When you remember the reasons you're wonderful, when you press your lips to mine, I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap. In a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again.
Yeah, I feel like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write when anything negative. It's kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach.
Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn.
Well, that's. She better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. You could really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too, but there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice.
Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out?
Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you just say something strange right now?
Hey? Something you did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing from the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Oh no. I need to... In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sayori always happens to lighten the mood a bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on!
Well, she actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously, all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? The curious expression coming from Yuri of all peoples. Come on, calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what we'll be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
That is Natsuki's cutest face, even without the one with a little tooth. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for you, Yuri, you cannot, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pounding too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I guess, yeah, I can tell things are even harder when she's not around. That may be the case. But if you can also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? You should make some banners and decorations to help set up the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk, focused, and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great.
That's great. You'll be a wonderful help to Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Hoovian. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It will probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could also help me out as well. You'd really be appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Hey, I'm sitting on my butt right now. That's offensive. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Maybe may not like to be around you if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, you may be more suited to with decorations, helping you with decorations.
Hold on, I never said that!
Oh gosh.
Sounds like you're just making more excuses for Hoovian too.
What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't? Just what do you think?
Guys. Let's slow down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Hoovian to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really got the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in...
You literally just said!
I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though.
Jeez. Can we just settle this already?
Yeah. Hoovian, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case... Tough decision. Oh gosh, Sayori. Oh gosh. It's Telltale all over again. Sayori, Monica. Should I go to Twitter about this? Cause like, should I go to Twitter about this? Oh gosh, no, it's up to me, I can't let my fans decide. Sorry, I respect all of you with all my heart, but... Sayori! I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. No, wait, load, I can't. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, Yuri, cause she's the one who needs the most help out of all. Natsuki, she's got this handled. Monica, you're an independent woman, you can do it. Well, I'll probably be most helpful helping out Yuri. Me?
Are you serious? Why would you?
Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean.
No, I was just saying.
So you'll be helping Yuri then, Hoovian? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistant will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking by yourself?
I mean, yeah, I already said I would be fine.
Okay, everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Hoovian? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. Oh gosh. Yeah, that's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki?
What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything.
No. That's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Hoovian picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event would compare to that, so...
I get it. I'm kind of surprised though.
Why?
Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
I know. I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
No! I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event.
Ah, I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
Alright, let's get out of here then.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Hey! I turn around.
Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend.
Oh, you're right. Can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number?
I think that would be the best way.
Yeah. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers.
Okay.
Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house?
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you out. That is logical.
I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house.
Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it would be such a matter either way. I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you.
Don't underestimate yourself, Huvian. I think that we'll be a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something.
Wait, you don't actually think that, do you?
I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me.
You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do.
But
Yuri thinks to herself an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right?
I didn't realize.
I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while.
I believe you.
As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression.
And I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. Can't believe this. Yuri's going to come into my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this a chance I have to make something happen for us, or is it too early for that? Only time will tell, but until then I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help. Yuri's clearly an introvert, and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when blah blah blah. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. Putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. Not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feeling aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Yuri's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's house like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head to the bedroom when I finally find her. Sayori?
Hi, Hoovian.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, haven't you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations she's had for years ago. This is the thumbnail. Oh my gosh, that clothing style is so adorable. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it up for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Yeah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares into a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, and something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Hoovian. Yeah? Eh? Why can't it be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so big and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. This is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. Just wants to torture me. Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Hoovian. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really going to make me say it, aren't you? Guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when fully knowing how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just wanted to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. Is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why Sayori? Eh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It's almost like as if I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I can do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. I don't understand at all, Vivian. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would waste effort caring about me instead of comforting me. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. But it also feels like a bat swung around against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. Then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't understand. I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Vivian. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I could understand. I'm not taking I'm only taking a picture for the thumbnail. This is only for the thumbnail. I promise. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's arm. This time, I pulled her into a tight embrace. Vivian! Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. Just please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Vivian! Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to her ears. No! Don't do this to me! Please don't do this! Vivian! Sayori barely manages to speak between her humps. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Vivian. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. Your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like it for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah? Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should just cancel. No, don't! Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But, it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Yuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You don't understand me, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry about me too much. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. And that is where I'm going to end today's Doki episode. Man, holy crap! That was so... I cannot get over how deep and adorable that was. Gosh, I'm glad I didn't shed a tear. Well, oh gosh, my hands are shaking. Alright, I should probably put my hands down so that blood flow can get to them. So, thank you guys so much for liking this video. If you liked it, then please do make sure to leave a like. And this happens to be the first video you see me, then please subscribe and become a beautiful Horse Fighter Day. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.